Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Leo. How are you guys? Look at that, Leo. There's your energy, the sun. Look at this. Beautiful energy. I feel as though, we have the start of something that hasn't gone anywhere. Someone's a little guarded. Yeah. Somebody here is a little guarded. There's someone who's being careful what they believe. Yeah, someone who probably feels they'll be rejected. But I can tell you, this is someone who I feel, there's been a little hurt or hurt feelings here. Someone may have a choice between two. It could be jealousy for some of you. Someone may be jealous. Now, this is someone who often stands up for someone, but it's a person who is very careful what they believe. So, like I say, it's somebody here sees this opportunity, but it hasn't gone anywhere. It's either someone's already rejected someone or they feel they're going to. Yeah. But it's a person here who's becoming very self-aware of something here. Yeah, so there's self-awareness. This is someone being presented the cup. You see, we have an energy of change. So I feel we have someone who's probably going to stand up to someone here. Because they feel like this is something that started, didn't go anywhere. We got someone sitting on the fence, but it's a person who's between two worlds. So to me, it looks like a person starting something before they've ended another situation. Yeah, someone could be standing up to someone, but it is an energy of saying to be careful what you believe. Yeah, be careful what you believe. Yeah, because it has to do with an ending. So this is something that doesn't even get off the ground. Because I do feel it's someone who's is between two worlds. They've started something before they ended something else. Yeah, I don't feel like this is going to go anywhere. And I do feel it's maybe the fear of being rejected. Often people are afraid of rejection, so they just kind of sit on the fence. But if by chance we have a person who's ended one thing, see, needing to end it before starting something new, but I do feel there could be jealousy as well. Tell me about this Four of Cups. It's an energy of becoming aware. So this is an energy of someone becoming aware. They missed an opportunity. Someone has some kind of regret. See, it's often based on unfounded fear of being rejected. So what they do is they push the other person away and reject them before they get a chance. Yeah. See, it's somebody who was just sort of sitting on the fence here. Like I say, they started something before they ended another thing. I do think it is over, because now that it's over, I feel it's kind of too late because someone's already moved on. Yeah. Wow, let's have a look at the Three of Swords. Yeah, we got someone here. We got a person who put on the brakes here, and they are taking another look at this, and they have a lot of regret. See, this is someone who's aware it was all unfounded fear, that it wouldn't go anywhere. See, they started it thinking, well, this probably isn't going to go anywhere because this person's probably not interested. Yeah, this is just, to me, it's a fear of rejection. If not, it is an energy of a choice, and someone's jealous. And they put on the brakes. Yeah. See, it's where someone feels something is off, but now after a period of time, this is someone seeing things different. So they have a lot of regret. But I feel this is someone who felt something was off too with the situation. We have a person who's moved on. This is someone creating change because it's between two worlds. This is someone who's about to create change. Yeah. And it's because of the fear of it, Yeah, I feel, to me, I'm seeing someone who really feels something is off. It's not right. Whether someone's their type, it's probably not going anywhere. But I really feel here, this is someone looking at this too. Yeah, the other person's probably moved on. Yeah, they're starting to see the bigger picture. I think the other person, someone's moved on. They're putting themselves out there. This is someone who should have done that. Yeah, tell me about the Two of Wands. Yeah, so you have a person who was patient. They were patiently waiting, seeing that the other person's starting to lose interest. See, it's been too much time. I feel there's been too much time. Yet this started so happy. It was feeling so positive. See, there was actually interest. There was a connection made. But now we have someone who's, I feel, now interested in someone else. This is someone who was afraid to believe, right? Aw. Yeah, cycle's over. Things didn't go in someone's favor. It started out so lovely, a beautiful connection. So there is an ending, which means there's also now a new beginning. Yeah, someone's moved on. See, we have a whole new cycle. See, it has to do with the timing, wasn't right? This is someone who felt very lucky, fortunate here originally. Yeah, feeling like things were going to go in their favor, but you can see somehow it couldn't. And I can't quite put my finger on why, other than they started the situation before it ended. They connected with someone. There was a conversation. Two people really got each other here. So they made a connection. Tell me about the Death card. Yeah, we have someone here. See, this has to do with someone stuck between two worlds. There's some sort of obsessive energy. Yeah. Someone's obsessed with this energy. But I feel it's somebody who was kind of stuck between two worlds, an unhealthy situation. The Devil, yeah. It's a person who didn't follow through. And it has to do with obsession with another person, which is interesting. But, I mean, things were going in their favor. Now we have someone who's moved on. And I see change. And I definitely see change for the better. Yeah. Yeah, someone getting out there, socializing with other people. See, putting themselves out there, socializing. It's a person who didn't follow through. They never laid a foundation. They never made any kind of commitment. So there's some sort of obsession with someone else here. Yeah. Tell me about that Three of Cups. I just want to see what's going on there. Yeah, someone, see, they never got what they wanted. They never got what they wanted because they didn't go about things the right way, for starters. See, it to me, what I feel is somebody who, kind of the way they're communicating. And I do think they regret this because definitely the other person has moved on. And somebody who's lost interest. But it has to do with somebody wanting someone to indulge me, you know, fill my cup, give me what I want, maybe. So this is somebody who didn't make any kind of commitment. So it was like this maybe. They never made a commitment, a time or anything. Yeah. But yet they connected. Oh, yeah. They're obsessed with this. They can't stop thinking. This is trapped in their head. But this is someone who's trapped in a situation with someone here where they can't break free because there's some sort of obsession. Yeah, this is someone trying to break free by no longer talking to someone. But I feel they have a person who keeps coming back around. They can't break free from this. So to me, it's looking like a person dealing with something karmic here. But they certainly can't see... Because this was two people reciprocating, you know, they kind of, it started out just lovely. It was everything was going in their favor. Yeah. But I feel, like I say, this is someone who's no longer talking, not reaching out. And the other person's moved. Tell me about the World. Yeah, see, it's somebody here wanting someone stable. This person maybe wasn't financially stable. I don't know what this is. I mean, it's definitely an energy of some kind of obsession. See, somebody ending something, and we have a person who keeps coming back around doing the same thing. This person feels trapped in this situation. It's like they can't break free. They try to not talk to this person, but they're trapped. What are they trapped in, and why? Yeah, look at that. And this is, I feel, the feminine energy too. See, there you are, Leo. You know, right? You're not going to get trapped in this situation, be taken advantage of, because here what's happened, the tables turn. And this person has someone who keeps coming back around they're obsessed with, but now they're obsessed with you. So I feel like you're literally moving on, changing. It's where you can probably see someone who's never going to change. Yeah. Or they're just like I feel, they're trapped in a situation. They don't communicate right. They never made a commitment. It's often someone where there's strings attached, right? Like maybe. So there's always these strings attached. Yeah, I think you've got this. Tell me, and I feel like you're putting yourself out there. It's telling you, put yourself out there. Because I do think the tables are turning. Things are changing in your favor. Yeah, you got someone else coming in. Someone who's emotionally available. This is somebody who wasn't really available. And I feel they have a person who keeps coming back to them, or they're still obsessed with this person and they can't break free. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is somebody who was unable to make a decision. See, so they just didn't make a decision. They stopped talking to someone. But this person's no longer interested. I can tell they've moved on. They've lost interest. They've changed their focus onto someone else. And this is why they're obsessing. This is someone who this person should have told someone the truth. They regret not telling someone the truth. Why didn't they just say the truth? Hey, I'm still dating someone. But I honestly feel the Queen of Wands here, there's kind of strings attached. And this is someone who kind of starts becoming cold too. But it's a person who couldn't make a decision. They should have just told you the truth. See, they regret not speaking the truth. And I do feel this is somebody who is feeling very guilty about it too. Yeah. Because it's like you just made a connection. I don't think it went anywhere. It looks like it didn't go anywhere. But I do see you making choices and, making a choice here for yourself, just changing your focus. I think this person can see the truth. You've lost interest. They're still obsessed, though. They can't stop thinking. Yeah, see, they're taking a pause, seeing this from a different perspective, see how you would feel. But I got to tell you, some of you, whether you're aware, some of you, I don't think because of this, I don't think you're aware. I don't think you're aware that someone else has been checking you out too. Yeah. Tell me about this King of Cups. Who is this person? See, someone should have told someone the truth, how they felt. There was love here for some of you. But I feel some of you are changed your focus onto this person. You're just checking someone else out. I do see online dating, social media. But this is somebody learning the truth. They should have told you the truth, but they're learning the truth. Yeah. Yeah, this person, they weren't single. But this is someone who sees a single person, someone who's independent. This is a really interesting read, the energy, because, you can see it never served them. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Shoulda just told the truth, and it never served. They never got what they wanted. But they are someone wanting someone to indulge them, like fill my cup, maybe. So I feel this person has regrets, but I'm going to be honest. If you would have took this opportunity, you probably would have regretted it. Because this is a person who, and it could be them, where they just want to be single. So you have to look at it. See, there's 2 points of views here. Yeah, see, it wouldn't have served here. This person adored you. There's totally holds you in high regard. But I really feel this is someone who, there's always strings attached. See, there was strings. Or they had somebody who was had strings attached to them. It could be someone who knows something this person did. I don't know. Something going on with this person, why they never made a commitment. A lot of it's to do with how they communicate. Yeah, you can see it's an energy of lack, negativity. It could be lack of money. But I do see someone ghosting someone too. Yeah. Ghosting someone, no longer talking. But it could have to do with money, because it's like they're guilty about something. And they should have told the truth. But this is where things grow cold, see? Instead of you rejecting them, they reject you. Or just ignore you and ghost you. You see? Yeah. Well, let's have a look, Leo. What's cooking? What's cooking? Yeah, you're distancing. I think you've dodged a bullet. I really do. Because I do think this is something where there would have been strings attached. Or they're still so attached, obsessed with someone else. To me, it looks like something karmic. Stuck in a karmic situation. But you can see, and this is now, if this person is now single, see, their options have possibly dried up too. Because often when people have strings attached, or they're always deal with karmic energy, this is what happens. The tables turn. Now this person's the one ghosted, ignored. So it actually ended up ending anyway, like I said. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, this person's kind of negative and cold, and I feel they may have ghosted you and ignored you because they could see it wouldn't go anywhere because they were still obsessed with someone else. The karmic, or that it's that person keeps coming back around. Like they can't break free. But I feel like you're moving on. See, I can see you in the energy. Been there, done that. Now you have another opportunity coming in. Yeah. Yeah, there's disappointment. Yeah, this is somebody who was being a little manipulative too. Maybe playing games. But like I say, mixed messages, mixed signals, whatever it may have been. There was definitely disappointment. And I feel like you've been there, done that. If this is something you had on and off with this person, I'm going to tell you that if you are, I see you being free of this. And I do see someone caring and kind and compassionate here. Who is the King of Cups? Who is the King of Cups? Somebody who's keeping it all in. I see privacy. They're kind of keeping their feelings to themselves, but it's someone who trusts their inner knowing. Yeah. Or you know this person. I do see privacy. Somebody here definitely was dealing with a situation. Like it could be a lot of different things, but there definitely was a disappointment. See, they felt defeated. I think you've been there, done that. You've been disappointed enough from this person. Yeah. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Yeah, you can see a little Aries or Scorpio energy. Some Pisces, Cancer. Some of you even another Leo. But I do see this energy of taking a leap of faith. See, this is someone here. They took a risk, you see, and it didn't pay off. And this is why I feel going down this other path. This is a reflection on the past. It's about living in the moment. Yeah, living in the moment here. And I feel that this is just telling you, like I feel it's telling you, been there, done that. You got other opportunities coming in. This is someone here I feel this is someone who's now the person left out in the cold. The tables are turned. It's often someone whose options start to dry up too. Yeah. But whoever this person is, they're coming in to take a leap of faith. Living in the moment, spontaneous, online dating, social media, someone in your community. So there's that third person. Tell me about the Fool. Yeah, you got an Emperor coming in. So you got an Emperor. I'd say an Emperor is the one who could be making this happen, defeating this person. I don't know what's happened here, but I don't know. I mean, this could be coming from the Emperor. Did this person tell this person something? Did they defeat them? The Emperor's often the ones that make things happen. I wonder, does this person think that you're theirs? Something was said here. But I mean, this is an energy of needing to let go of something. See, the situation didn't serve. I mean, it could be someone telling you this person doesn't have your best interest at heart. Yeah, the King of Swords is the energy. But I really feel most of you, it's just a person rejecting you before you could reject them. Because now you've got somebody who comes in very quick, very powerful energy. And some of you, I do feel like you got multiple opportunities. And I'm starting to wonder if it's this person. Should have told you the truth, how they felt. Feeling a little overwhelmed. Because now you got this energy of this Fool, this taking this leap of faith. Someone taking a risk here. See, Emperors will calculate the risk. I almost feel like somebody was calculating the risk here and just kind of went for it. Yeah, and then we got the Queen of Cups. So it's saying to trust the feminine, trust your intuition. I think you already know the answer. Some of you already know what this is all about. But it is an energy of defeated. Somebody was defeated. The Emperor has defeated this person. So they said something to this person and they just stopped talking to you. It's why somebody stopped talking. See, the King of Swords protects what's theirs. So I'm wondering if this is someone protecting you, kind of behind the scenes. See, there's some sort of secrecy here. And I think some of you probably already know, and I think you're keeping it to yourself. You already know. So what is it that's happened here? Who is this Emperor? Yeah, they're coming in to lay the foundation. See, they're going to seal the deal here, and they're just going for it. Like, this is just living in the moment. This person's just very spontaneous. Yeah, it's a person stepping up to the plate. See, this is a person who'll never step up to the plate. I mean, they could be just manipulative, because I do see strings attached, someone who manipulates. See, they never step up to the plate. There's always strings, you know, and then they decide to ghost and ignore. So take it how it best resonates for you. But I wouldn't be surprised this Emperor has, because I'm seeing friends of friends, mutual friends. Somebody who knows someone. Probably telling this person to leave you alone, because it's almost like this is someone maybe standing up for you, feeling protective. This is interesting. I feel like I need to dig into this, but I'm going to be honest. There's something here that it's private, something personal. And I do think some of you already know the answer. See, some of you, you're keeping your feelings to yourself. You're keeping it all in, like you know. Yeah, it has to do with loyalty, faithful. That's what it is. This is somebody who wasn't loyal and faithful. So this is somebody, you know, this person has secrets. But it has an energy of someone who tells truth. They have integrity. So you already know. Well, things are about to turn in your favor, because we have a person making a decision and they're about to step up to the plate. It's out with the old and in with the new. And this is why somebody was trying to do this. But this is a whole different person. Yeah. See, this person coming in for the win. They're like, yes, I win. Little bit of competitive energy there. I'm going to tell you, with this, an Emperor and someone who comes up with a Page energy, I do think it is a person who probably should have told you the truth if they have feelings, but I do feel there's guilt, some sort of obsession with someone who keeps coming back around doing the same thing. So I don't know, it could be just somebody who likes to play games. But I'm going to tell you, see, this is interesting, because I feel there's this energy of someone executing a plan and just going for it. So this person's defeated. Definitely they're defeated. Yeah, there it is. See, there's jealousy, confrontation, maybe even a fight or an argument here. But I'm going to tell you, there's no competition. This person is no competition for the Emperor. This is like something else, let me tell you. Yeah, they're coming in. They're coming in to offer up the cup. They're going to ask you out. See, this is what's been manifesting. So I don't know. Maybe you weren't aware of all this and you are becoming aware. Because I'm seeing awareness. And this is also, so is the Ace of Swords, has that little aha moment. Seeing the truth, the victory. It's an energy of being enlightened. Someone's been enlightened. Yeah, there's no competition here, because this is somebody, I think, challenging someone here. Because the Ace of Swords is someone who protects what's theirs. It's someone protecting you. So if you aren't aware of it, you're going to be aware, because this is something manifesting. I really think this is interesting. It all has to do with communications that have taken place. And I do see there was some secrecy, things that are hidden. So if you aren't aware, you're going to be. But it has to do with someone who's manifesting what they desire. They have everything they need. It's someone who was preparing themselves. Yeah, it has to do with putting in effort. This is someone who wants to build. See, they're going to offer you the pentacle. They want to build something with you. But it has to do with the other person, something about this person. I don't know, maybe they worked with this person at some point. But they're very protective of you. That's what I feel is happening. They want to build, yeah. They want to lay that foundation here. See, this is something that wouldn't have gone anywhere. And I think you've dodged a bullet here. Because I do. I feel like moving on here. See, you changed your focus. And I do think there's this other person, multiple opportunities. But even this person, I feel, doesn't compare to this emperor. I mean, it could be an emperor just coming in to tell you how they feel. But there's three people. There's three people here. Maybe even more. But it's an energy of someone, this emperor taking action, fighting for what's theirs. They're going for it. And it's spontaneous. They're just going for it. Like, giddy up, you know. And they win. This is an energy of winning. Determined to win. Yeah, you can see they're coming in to talk, to communicate. Yeah, they feel very confident too. I think this is someone teaching this other person here. If you had a person who didn't treat you right, whether you are aware or not, this person is likely someone who stood up for you. They're very protective of you for some reason. So that's why I feel like this person thinks that you're their person. This other person can't have you. Crazy. So I don't know what it is with this person. Maybe they work together at some point. But, I mean, this is someone teaching this person a lesson. They've taught them a lesson. And they're very confident about how they feel about this decision that they've made. They have faith in themselves that they did the right thing. Yeah, they want to connect with you and be with you, spend time with you. And this is someone who knows. This is someone, there's always strings attached. They cause chaos, conflict, drama. I think it's somebody who likes to play games, but maybe it is all a game to that person. Whoever they are that didn't lay the foundation. See, they're very apprehensive. They don't commit. See, they're up to something not so good here. That's why I feel they started something with you before they ended another situation. Yeah, somebody was in a commitment or even married. For some, yeah, this is, oh my goodness. See, this is this person with a Libra. See, something isn't right. It's not fair. See, it's an energy of you deserve better. This person sees you deserve better. Whoever they are. This could even be a close friend or a family member. I don't know. But they're standing up for you. So, if you aren't aware, you're going to be. And there is going to be communication. A little bit of an energy of secrecy, privacy, getting you alone, wanting to talk to you. Yeah, they definitely want to talk to you alone. So there is something very private, very personal, where they took this personally. Oh my goodness. Well, Leo, like I say, it looks like you're off to the races. And I do feel if you are the person doing the comparing, nothing compares to an emperor or somebody who's emotionally mature. And it could even be the emperor who's the one emotionally mature. Yeah. But this person, they are literally coming in to fight for what's theirs. And they do not like this other person, I can tell you. So take care, and we'll see you soon.